Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. Today, we're going to be talking about a classic concept that you may or may not have heard a lot about before. That is the benefits of exercise, the benefits of movement. Now, I'm going to come out and sound like a broken record on this one because truly the importance of getting yourself moving cannot be said enough, in my opinion. You never know when the information is going to land for somebody that inspires them to make a change and get moving. So here it is today. The thing with exercise is that a lot of people have a very complicated love-hate relationship with it, right? How often do you hear yourself or people in your life dreading the idea, I have to exercise or I have to go and do that, right? It's this obligation, it's this terrible thing. People don't enjoy going to the gym. They put it off, we procrastinate it. Why is that? Right? We could go on and on about why that might be, and it won't really matter. At the end of the day, the benefits that exercise has on our health are undeniable. So let's dive in. My hope is that once we're through, you're going to be inspired to get moving and take action, no matter how big or small. So number one, here we go. It boosts our mood and our energy naturally. I will say it until the cows come home. The absolute best way to get yourself out of the funk is to get yourself moving. It is so important for your mind and your body to move that energy. So the next time that you're feeling uninspired, just a little bit blah, get out and go for a walk. Move in any way, shape, or form. Even if you do a quick stretch or a little run on the spot, a quick walk around the block, it doesn't really matter. Just get moving. Bonus tip, if you can get out and, do an entire workout, the feeling that you have once you go out and accomplish that is undeniable, and your entire state of energy and being and your mood and energy and all of that good stuff is going to be impacted. I promise you it'll be completely different if you make that positive choice to go and get moving. Number two, in terms of the benefits of exercise that we have, is that it strengthens your muscles and your bones. I know that sounds very obvious, but let's actually dig a little bit deeper as to why that matters. The goal with moving is that you're actually focused on the strength that it gives you rather than the way that it's going to make your body look. You want strong muscles and bones as you age. It increases longevity, your quality of life, and independence. Having that kind of strength that I'm referring to that can be built through regular exercise or even functional movement, it doesn't really matter what it is as long as you're moving. Having strong bones and muscles helps to prevent against disease and disability. And in my opinion, that is absolutely worthwhile and something that you want to be keeping in mind the next time you're maybe feeling uninspired to get moving. The third benefit to exercise is that it boosts your confidence and your self-esteem. This is an incredibly underrated benefit of exercise that I don't think a lot of people are talking about. And you're certainly not thinking about it when you're contemplating whether or not you're going to go out and get moving. The reason why this is honestly a combination of a lot of factors. Number one, you're out there doing hard things, right? A lot of times our brains have a lot of stories and ideas about what it can and can't do. And this really comes out when it comes to certain movements and pushing yourself and getting uncomfortable in that way. Right? So when you push past that and you realize, oh, I actually could do it even though my mind told me I couldn't, you get a huge confidence boost. It insanely impacts your self-esteem. In addition to that, again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we all experience that resistance and that hesitancy to actually go out and move, right? So when we overcome that, and we stay committed to what we say we were going to do and stay committed to our health and the things that matter to us, and we're grounded in that vision, that also really builds confidence and self-esteem, which really pays off. So we talked about honoring that commitment to ourselves. We talked about what that means to get out there and do hard things that your brain thinks that you can't do. But in addition to that, we're also building really good habits. And then that builds to develop your self-concept, right? Until you eventually become the kind of person who shows up and does those things. And that feels amazing. So I don't know if you can tell, but the self-esteem and the confidence benefits of exercise is by far my favorite. It is the most transformative, and it is absolutely the piece that makes you want to come back again and again and again and again. So thank you for sticking it out with me as I reap the benefits of exercise. I hope that this impacts you and serves you well. All the links that you need are down below. Like and subscribe.